We are watching Dynamite, and we are going to play through Road to Elite using Danhausen. And I am watching the opening here with Ray Phoenix. You can see it on the TV behind me. Ray Phoenix and Jeff Jarrett. And man, how the mighty have fallen. We went from Orange Cassidy opening every show, from Jon Moxley was going to open every show, and we literally have Ray Phoenix and Jeff Jarrett now. Now, I know there's Jeff Jarrett fans out there. I'm sure they exist. Heck, I might even be one, okay? I might even be one. But we all have to agree that this is a step down from Jon Moxley. Man, that's tragic. That is tragic. Chad is saying that people want Jarrett to challenge Eddie Kingston to help Ring of Honor. Let's talk about Ring of Honor. Okay? Let's talk about that. And let's talk about what weirdness is happening right here. Did they not get unique? They didn't get unique Danhausen dialogue? What is going on? Mr. Call from Tony Khan and a voicemail. Like, this isn't right. Why didn't they do original dialogue for Danhausen? Of all the people. I'd better find a quiet corner and call him back ASPP. Like, what is this crap? This isn't Danhausen. Oh, this is messed up. And why is Danhausen just walking around in a t-shirt? You would never see Danhausen in a t-shirt. Am I wrong? I'm sorry, I missed your call. I listened to your voicemail. I'd like to be a part of the Double or Nothing. Like, no, this is not Danhausen. Oh my God, I'll work hard to show out? I don't even think you can say this in a Danhausen voice. Can Danhausen play this and narrate this and come up with his own lines? He's not even going to mention blimps or human money or any. Come on. It is weird, dude. That is totally weird. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I do like how Danhausen's sitting there all casual like in a cape, though. I like that part. That would be cool if Danhausen was a part of the start of AEW. What kind of character do you think he is? Is he at least a weirdo? He's got to at least be a weirdo character, right? I don't know, man. All right. I guess we're going to do the Battle Royale. All right, we're going to play this like we did last time. So last time I did Keith Lee this way, and I just kind of booked it the way I would book it. Danhausen and AEW. I'm annoyed I can't do very evil Danhausen so I can win some matches. I kind of feel like regular Danhausen is just going to lose everything. Is that accurate?
The wait is over. You're watching All Elite Wrestling's Double or Nothing.
I wish the dialogue was... I wish it was special dialogue. What is up with that? Rain Dragon lying to chat. Chat's asking Rain Dragon how far he drove to shoot that toy hunt video at Pandora's Box. I'm gonna see if Rain Dragon actually tells the truth. All right, here comes Danhausen. Here comes Danhausen. Danhausen looking more fit than I like how they made everyone like stronger, more cut up. Everybody in this game has better muscle definition than they do IRL. Like everybody. They made everybody like the ideal condition. Like they've all been in that shape, I'm sure, at one point in their life, but like only once. All right, Rain Dragon says it was 23 hours, no stops. I think it was closer to 3, but... Oh, no. Lance Archer. All right, now the cool thing is Danhausen can curse. And this is telling you right right up front. Once per turn, I can curse. And it might have no effect, or it can reduce the momentum meter, or it can backfire. So I'm going to have to curse. I'm going to have to curse. I mean, I'm going to curse probably, but I'm going to curse someone. Oh, Jungle Boy would... I hear that Jack Perry's coming back in this episode. I can't believe it. Jarrett... Oh, man. Danhausen would lose against all these guys. He is so weak in AEW, unless he's not. I feel like they made him skinnier than he is. Danhausen isn't that skinny, dude. He's skinny, but he's not like that skinny. Our little snapmare takeover. Little neck snap. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm cursing. I don't think it worked. I don't think I had anyone to curse. That's it. It's one shot. You get one. If you miss, you don't get to do it again. Can I just like exit the... I think Danhausen would just leave, wouldn't he? I have to leave here. No, you can't just leave. What kind of crap is that? Of course you can leave. Signature move. Oh, that was brutal. Let's see Danhausen finisher. He punches, and it's like it's like a submission move. I didn't know Danhausen had a submission move. All right, that's all the offense he would get, though. Maybe he could. No, I don't think he's going to eliminate a Young Buck. There's like no way he's going to eliminate a Young Buck. Danhausen and Darby team up? Dude, I would love a Danhausen-Darby team up. I'm just hoping that Rey Fenix does not give anyone else a concussion. And I'm not saying that Rey Fenix is not a safe worker. I'm just saying that would be horrible. Like, for him and for the other guy, for everybody. But, like, I don't want him to have that reputation. I hope that Fenix wrestles for a very long time without any incidents. That's all I want. Oh, Jungle Boy's out. Darby eliminates Jungle Boy. Headbutt. I feel like Danhausen would try to pin a Young Buck in a Royal Rumble match. Am I supposed to pin? I am not supposed to pin. But I pinned anyways. Oh, I've eliminated a Young Buck. I love Danhausen. I don't think that Danhausen would be allowed to eliminate Penta. Like, no way, no how. I don't even think he would have been allowed to do that signature move on him. He would definitely get killed by Luchasaurus. Oh, Ray got hurt too with the John Moxley thing? That's horrible. That sucks. My chat is telling me it was a great toy hunt video. If you have not watched my toy hunt video, I will link it after this one. Please watch it. It is a good video. Rey Fenix wins. I wasn't interested in that match. I can't get interested in Rey Fenix versus Jeff Jarrett. Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, you think we'll ever get him an AEW fight forever? Highly doubtful. I like the Danhausen kicks. Oh, I want to find out if I can give myself Danhausen moves. I feel like my creative wrestler needs Danhausen moves. Danhausen's doing really well in this Royal Rumble. I don't think he would have done this well. That was so sad. I was there when Adam Cole broke his ankle, and my God, I could really, you could tell. You could tell it was going to be bad. He was just limping around so much. He was in real pain. I mean, he just shattered his ankle. It was like in 3 places. We lost the Royal Rumble, but I think that is proper, and it is time to go to the first Dynamite in Washington, D.C. with a Danhausen. Let's see how we're going to book this. I'm watching the 3-way eliminator match to see who goes against Moxley. I guess at the pay-per-view. So Moxley's going to have a title defense at the pay-per-view? They just announced Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Starks. I honestly could care less who wins that. I honestly don't care. Oh, sorry, the Eliminator not for Jon Moxley, for Rey Fenix, of course, because Jon Moxley is out. So weird, man. So weird. Oh, shit. And here's Matt Jackson. We have Nick Jackson by himself on TV and Matt Jackson by himself with Danhausen. I think Danhausen is losing this. Do you think Matt Jackson would put Danhausen over? I just don't think so. I don't think it would happen. I think Danhausen might get a little offense, though. Can he do top rope stuff? Top rope. Oh, he got destroyed. Stark says that, my chat says that Matt might actually put over Danhausen. Is Danhausen friends with the Elite? Is Danhausen the glue? Is Danhausen the man that could bring the Elite and CM Punk together? Is he the one guy? The Bucks love putting people over? I mean, that is kind of true, isn't it? All right, you know what? I'm going to go with that booking, guys. We are going to have, if I can do it, I mean, Danhausen's throwing himself all over the place here. Danhausen's having a very poor showing so far. Oh, he slams his head into the concrete. I think we're going to have to curse him. Curse. Oh, I couldn't do the curse. Can I still... If you attempt to curse but don't complete it, can you curse again? Let me see. What's the best way to curse? I guess you want to get him coming up. Oh, you can't curse again. You get one shot at it. Man, cursing is fragile. If you fail to curse, you should be able to curse again. If your curse goes wrong and it doesn't complete, it should allow you to reattempt it. That's just my expert opinion, you know, as an AEW Fight Forever master. I like the way Matt just let Danhausen do that. That was very nice of him. Oh, now we're ready for the special. We're going to do the finisher. How strong is this finisher? Oh, we should have checked Danhausen's stats. You know, that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't check Hook and Danhausen's stats. He tapped out fast. Dude, that finisher, that submission move must be OP. That's crazy. That was strong as hell, actually. Now I want to know Danhausen's stats. I missed that in my video when I reviewed the downloadable content. I could have looked at the stats. I was just so mad. I was so mad that it was just so sparse. There was like no bells and whistles. None. And that was making me mad. I didn't like that. Oh, Matt Jackson and Danhausen are going to have like a whole thing here. I think it's always been Eddie Kingston whenever I've done this story. That's weird. All right. I don't think I can see his stats here. I'm going to have to save and quit, but I'm going to do that. I want to see Danhausen's stats. I want to see how good Danhausen is. All right, let's check it out. We could check out Hook as well. But I'm really curious about Danhausen. Did they make him weak? I like how Danhausen's right next to Darby Allin. That's kind of fun. All right, let's check him out. 34 stat skills, 5 action skills. It's not a lot of skills. Momentum rate of 3, finisher strength of 3. Oh, this is pretty garbage. He's just like 3s across. He's very weak. He's very weak. He does have bailout. He has first attack, corner sprint. He is not. I bet Hook is a lot better. I'm going to guess that Hook is a lot better. Let's see Hook. Hook's not much better. What the hell, dude? Okay, at least his finisher strength is higher, but... Okay, all right, his stats are much better. His arm power, grapple power. He's still on the lesser side, though. Good Lord. Why does Hook suck so much? I don't know about that. I'm not a fan. That's weird. I'd have thought Hook would be better. All right, let's go to Dynamite. Yes, I am a young buck. I am one of the young bucks. The young bucks have money, so I will be one of the young bucks. I mean, I could see that happening. Now, they would definitely be a winning tag team. Oh, yeah. Danhausen and Matt are totally beating Scorpio. I don't know. Orange Cassidy's rough, but Scorpio Sky's eating this pin. Yeah, Scorpio Sky's definitely going to be the guy to eat the pin. He is going to be the one taking all the offense here. I wrench on his neck. Oh, yeah, online mode is definitely not for PC and really for any version of the game. It's over. It's done. Yeah, that is great, right? Danhausen does shoot interviews as his character, but like he'll break kayfabe in character. Like, who the fuck does that? Get up, Scorpio Sky. I want to curse somebody and have it stick. Bam. All right, we're pinning him. That's it. We're pinning him. All right, we're going for the finisher. Finisher. There it goes. I'm pinning him. I'm pinning Scorpio Sky. What? Keeps rope break. Is Scorpio Sky not the legal man? Oh, no. Orange Cassidy's the legal man. Well, I don't think Orange Cassidy is going to be the one eating this pin at all. So we can't have that. That would not be authentic. I mean, maybe he'd get a little offense in, but that would be it. He might get cursed. Orange Cassidy could get cursed. Oh, man, if you even tap the stick to do the curse, it's gone. And it's not coming back. Tag out. Oh, Nick Jackson is going to be challenging. Oh, well, I mean, that's an amazing match. Of course, Nick Jackson would win the three-way. I mean, it makes sense, guys. That's going to be a really good match. We all should have known that was happening. Like, of course. Of course. Get up, Orange Cassidy. Go tag Scorpio. Tagging Scorpio Sky. Ah, Scorpio Sky. You will eat the finisher. Why can't I get him to die? I'm having problems ending this match for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, Danhausen has Kip up. Dude. I did not expect Danhausen to have Kip up for some reason. I can't, like, do his finisher as soon as somebody gets up. There it goes. His finisher's weird. All right, pin him. Go. Go. There it is. Danhausen wins. What would you call him? The Money Box. We'll call ourselves the Money Box. Look, I don't think it's a career-defining moment for Jay White. I think Jay White has already defined his career. I just think this is the New Japan Pro Wrestling Jay White rearing his amazingly demonic head in AEW, and it's about fucking time, man. It's about fucking time. Oh, I love Jay White so much. I love how Jay White's sticking with it. Jay White is responsible for everything that has ever happened in pro wrestling. It's amazing. If you actually trace it back, if you go back in time, Jay White founded the NWO. Jay White was behind the finger poke of Doom. He actually was the reason why WCW shut its doors. He was actually behind the recent acquisition, the merger of WWE and the UFC. Jay White has actually done everything, everybody. I don't know if you knew that or not, but now you know. I'm glad that he's finally telling the world exactly how influential he truly is. Oh, God, I love Jay White. Oh, I'm so happy that everyone gets to see what a total lunatic Jay White is. It is about damn time. Oh, my God, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, my God. And he just got ripped apart by Max. And he comes back. Now, I do not think he won that. There's no way he won that. But he did very good. He did very good. Nobody else could get run down by MJF that hard and still come out looking halfway decent. And I think that Jay White, this woke a lot of people up to what Jay White is. Nobody knew before that. Now you all know. Now you all know. Anyone who's been wondering, like, why does Mr. Hargrave think this Jay White guy is cool? This is why. This is Jay White. Brilliant. Just brilliant. I cannot miss this Christian Cage promo. Successfully retain the championship. Yes.
What makes you think, with confidence, that you can beat him 2 out of 3 falls?
Full Gear MJF versus Jay White, please. Is that true? Is that what's happening? Thank God. Let's go. All right, guys. So I'm pretty sure that Jay White is Jay White going to be the next AEW champion? Is that going to be it? Are we pulling the trigger on that? Are we going to go for it? We're not going to pull the trigger on Jay White champion? I don't know. It does seem really soon, but god damn it. I mean, I'm here for a huge upset. I don't know. Next AEW champion is obvious. Well, then why couldn't it be Jay White? Let's have it be Jay White. You think Adam Cole is going to be the one to dethrone MJF? I don't know, man. MJF is going to suffer his first loss at the hands of, Jay White is going to suffer his first loss at the hands of MJF. That's what you're telling me. That's the story you want to go with. I don't know, man. MJF is, Jay White is such a big star. I mean, not really. But kind of. He did single-handedly sell out Madison Square Garden, you know. Oh, so crazy. So crazy. I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be an incredible... You know what? I could see it going to a draw. They're gonna put a definitive winner on that? I don't know, man. That's a wild matchup. So as I go into this pay-per-view with Danhausen, my chat wants to know how I feel about Jade Cargill going to the WWE. I think it was the correct move. She seems very adamant that it was the correct move. I think she is going to do phenomenally. I think that her AEW run was amazing and there wasn't much left for her to do. Like, what was she going to do? She already did, like, the coolest thing she could have ever done in AEW. What was going to be next? Like, I don't know. You know, I think that... I don't like this street clothes for Danhausen. If they ever put Danhausen in street clothes in AEW, then he should go to WWE, okay? But they probably won't do that. You should get Danhausen without face paint when he goes into his street clothes. I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Like, I tried to watch Cody in WWE when he first came over. I really tried, but I just couldn't enjoy it. It was just, I'll watch the pay-per-views. I think the WWE pay-per-views definitely have enough good moments in them that I can enjoy them. But as far as their like weekly TV show, it's just not as good as AEW. And I know people are going to argue with me about that, but this is like a personal opinion kind of thing. I guess I could see people enjoying the WWE TV show. I could put myself in the mindset that I understand that. I'm going to try to curse Matt. Can I curse Matt? Doing some face punches, and we are ready for the curse. Curse. No, that was actually a taunt and not a curse. All right, well, we're just going to submit him. I'm going to curse somebody. Cursing is like really hard to do. I don't like it. I was going to talk about Jungle Boy Jack Perry coming back to AEW because one of my commenters, who shall remain nameless, look at that body slam. Go, Danhausen. Danhausen's coming out strong. I feel like Jungle Boy would have to come back and job out to Danhausen. I feel like that would be like his punishment. Like, okay, Jungle Boy, you can come out, but you're going to job to Danhausen. Straight up, dude. But yeah, one of my commenters was like, Jungle Boy's back in AEW now. He's not suspended. Watch the last episode of Dynamite. False. False is what I'm hearing. I haven't finished watching the episode. I'm still watching it, but from what I hear, that's total crap. Another thing that was total crap is how they were positioning Ring of Honor. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you have all of these big name AEW stars winning Ring of Honor belts, but not appearing on the Ring of Honor TV show. I want to know what is up with that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to curse Jungle Boy. I could not curse Jungle Boy. Why can't I curse Jungle Boy? I don't think you can curse him if you're in your signature. What? That's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to knock him down, and when he comes up, I'm going to curse him. I'm going to curse him. You got to wait for him to, like, kind of come up. There we go. Curse. Did I, like, accidentally? I don't get it, man. The curse just does not work right. That's not the curse. That's his taunt, by the way. If you thought that was the curse, you're mistaken. Can't get it to curse. But yeah, I signed up for Honor Club because I really felt like they were going to put MJF and Adam Cole on there. I thought, and now they have the Young Bucks and Adam Page. Are they going to be on Ring of Honor? They have all the titles are on all these big stars, big AEW stars. Yet are those stars actually going to be on the Ring of Honor product on the show? All right, my chat is speculating that Ring of Honor is getting a better deal for TV somehow, and we're stacking the roster for that. Like, what is going on? Why are we putting all of the Ring of Honor titles on big AEW stars other than Eddie Kingston, who I love and I think it's great that he has the title. But like that one, I believe that Eddie Kingston could be on Ring of Honor TV. Okay. But it's so weird. Yeah, maybe Ring of Honor is going to move over to Max. I don't know, man. It's so weird, but I kind of feel lied to. I kind of feel deceived by that because you would think with the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, MJF, Adam Cole, all having Ring of Honor titles, they would be on the TV show every week. But none of them have shown up as far as I know. Now, I haven't watched this week's episode. Has anyone here in the chat actually watched this week's episode of Ring of Honor? Does anybody notable show up, or is it the Ring of Honor crew? By the way, the Ring of Honor roster is actually quite full right now. And you could really do a very good Ring of Honor DLC pack for AEW Fight Forever. I know a lot of people, when I suggested that, were saying like, well, all those wrestlers are already in the game. I'm like, no, they're really not. Dalton Castle and the boys, right? The Righteous. The list goes on, guys. There's a lot of dudes that only wrestle in Ring of Honor. Top Flight. Like, it's a huge roster that only wrestles on Ring of Honor, really. It's kind of wild. I don't know what's going on with it, and it's kind of bugging me. I'm at the part where I get to pick a tag partner for Danhausen, and I think that you got to go with Hook, right? Hookhausen, man. That's the whole team. That's the whole DLC. You got to pick Hook. This is probably the most exciting thing I can do with this. This is honestly the best thing. Hook and Dan. Oh, my God. Like, yeah, I want this to happen. I don't know if Danhausen can answer anything other than jokingly. That's all he can do. Have dessert? Of course he wants dessert. Yes, I want dessert. I have much human monies and I want my dessert. Save or spend? Spend! Always spend. The story mode's better if you voice it as Danhausen. Do your best Danhausen voice. That's going on the thumbnail. All right, it was worth playing Road to Elite just to get a cool snapshot in my game. Love it. Relationship problems is the best block. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm right. I'm definitely right. God damn, Swerve. Swerve's throwing down, dude. See, Swerve's gonna just fucking bury Hangman.
Well, Swerve, it sounds like you're fired up for this, and good, you should be.
All right, I take it back. They should not feud forever because if they keep feuding, Hangman's career is going to be over. Just like straight up. This is not just about like anyone else, but I think Hangman needs to go to the WWE so someone writes his fucking dialogue for him. Like straight up, dude. What the fuck are you doing on national TV? I got a little cloud and it hangs over my head and I carry a little umbrella by my side. And when that cloud starts raining, well, I bring up my little umbrella so I just don't get rained on. What the fuck? Dude, at least say it like Dusty Rhodes or something. Like, I feel like, all right, I do feel like if Hangman delivered all of his promos like Dusty Rhodes, they would just be over. I got a little cloud over my head. And this little cloud is gonna rain down on me, but I got this little umbrella and I'll bring it up. I'll bring that little umbrella up and it protects me from the storm, Swerve. Like, you could do it. You could sell this ridiculous shit if you believed in it. Like Dusty Rhodes would. My God. Like, I think that there's nothing wrong with the words. The words are absurd, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dusty Rhodes has proven it doesn't matter the words coming out of your mouth. If anyone proved how little it matters what words come out of your mouth, it was Dusty Rhodes, everybody. Rhodes. This promo is an amazing Dusty Rhodes promo. We're just having it delivered by Hangman. It's a fucking waste. Try it that way. I got this little cloud over my head. I got this little cloud over my head. And it rains down on me, brother. It rains down on me, brother, but I got this little umbrella. I done got the tiniest little umbrella by my side. And I'll bring it up. And I shelter myself from the little cloud. And it protects me from the storm. Because I got hard times. Hard times, Daddy. And I weathered that storm. And I forgot where I was because I was very, very drunk. But let me tell you, Swerve. Come this Sunday, brother. I'm going to stick this foot so far up where the sun shone, never sun shone, never ever before, that you are going to feel all the pain that's been inside of me, and it's going to be inside of you, Daddy. Right? It would work. Drunk Dusty Rhodes. Just deliver it as a drunk Dusty Rhodes, and it's gonna soar every time. Yeah, sunshine never sunshone. Dusty Rhodes is fucking great, dude. Channeling Dusty Rhodes is like the most fun a human could have. I suggest doing it as often as you need to. That sunshine never drunk Dusty. It's got to be drunk Dusty Rhodes. Ooh, Daddy. Hangman do Dusty Rhodes though. Like for real. Like for just on the level for a moment. Why doesn't he just? He wears like shit that Dusty Rhodes would wear. It's the same fucking gimmick, isn't it? Wow. So for every opportunity Hangman's ever had, he knocked it out of the park. Like his world championship run that everyone remembers as being so great. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Keep digging. I mean, that's the great thing about a wrestling promo is that you can literally just rewrite history in it. Just make shit up. Everything I ever did was perfect. Okay? Every time I ever did anything, Daddy, it came up roses. Okay, roses. All right, everybody. That is it for this stream, playthrough, let's play of Danhausen, the Danhausen DLC. I think Danhausen is a fun character to play as. I think the curse mechanic is awful. I'm not a fan of the curse mechanic at all. I think it sucks, actually. I think you should be able to curse as many times as you need to until it actually has an effect. I think, like, touching the curse button shouldn't nullify the curse ability for the entire match. I think that's garbage. I think it sucks. It's way too hard to curse people. I think that the curse should be more like when MJF hits you with his ring, where it kind of like you can't block it. It just happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. It would be a better mechanic that way. But the way it is, it's not very fun. I'm still annoyed that you can't be very evil, Danhausen. Yes, that is a thing. There is a very evil Danhausen, and he's like an actually like really strong wrestler. He wrestles like a 300-pound guy. 7 foot, 300-pound wrestler. There's a very evil, like powered up Danhausen. I'm very disappointed we don't have that powered up, very evil Danhausen in the game. That's very disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you enjoyed this. There's a lot of other great videos on this channel, so make sure you check them out. And Gravediggers, keep digging.